No, Kiwi, keep your paws off the keyboard. Keep the paws off the keyboard.
Hello there, viewer. Welcome back to Monogatari. Nisemonogatari, to be specific, episode 6. It's yes. We had to skip last week because of Kiwi had to go and do something. Do you want to elaborate more, Kiwi, or?
My grandpa died on my birthday, so I had to go on his funeral.
Oh, goddamn! I tried to be sort of gentle about it, but okay, if we're gonna be completely direct about it, then yes. Kiwi's grandfather sadly did pass away this past week. Yeah. Anyways, all of that's done, and we're back on Monogatari. Hopefully, we'll be back on schedule soon. Now, let us experience more Nisei, because I believe last episode we did get the Kaiki room, and we did learn about the Wreathfire Bee. I forget how many episodes this arc is, but anyways, we'll find out. Open up your own copy, sync it up with the timer that's in Kiwi's hands, and let us enjoy some anime.
It's back in its proper owner's hands.
I had my moment, it's fine.
Survey has a whole 1 hour and 30 minutes of holding the timer in her hand, so...
I have a longer time frame than Survey could ever dream of.
Anyways, I'm gonna start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Oh yeah, last episode, Araragi was going to kiss not Tsukihi, Karen. And it actually worked.
Mm-hmm. Hachikuji.
I thought you promised you wouldn't harass the poor girl anymore. Oh, never mind. He kept his promise.
Oof. Oh no. I believe this is a Pink Panther reference. It's been so long since I watched that.
Yeah.
Was Final Fantasy like the first? No, maybe not. Just common JRPG element, I think.
It's just like famous. So. I saw Hachikuji talk.
We never actually see any of the scenery after the end of the scene. Which I think it just... The scenery is sort of used to tell us how Araragi and Hachikuji's relationship is. Or like how they're feeling, rather.
Yeah.
Because this doesn't make sense within the geography of the town that they live in.
Very airy.
Yeah, it looks more like somewhere near the Mediterranean Sea.
I was gonna say, it kind of gives like beach town vibes.
Yeah. Hmm. Actually, I just noticed that particular scene. It also looks like Aragi is just talking to his own shadow, which is interesting. Hmm.
That's pretty often when he's talking to Hachikuji, though.
I mean, yeah, isn't Hachikuji?
I think somebody's been binging that too.
What? Might you be talking about? I'm not quite sure.
Which Detective Conan OP is your favorite?
Opening 8.
There you go, guys.
Or was it opening? Wait, which opening?
Oh,
No,
shit.
it was opening
No.
8. It was opening. Wait, I had to think back through the openings in which where is my Conan dancing?
Oh, no.
I just noticed that she has an egg zipper.
Both of the sisters do, actually. They both have an egg hairpin.
I was
What
gonna say, I
zipper?
don't think she has an egg zipper on her kimono.
I forget exactly what the egg for the sisters represents. I need to think on that a bit. Or you know what? No, it's just a fashion choice, obviously.
Mm.
Everybody knows that eggs are fashionable. I mean, I find them so fashionable that I eat 12 of them a day.
A lot of eggs.
That is a lot of eggs. That's why I'm the trendiest and hippest person here.
I thought the trendiest person was Dimitri.
For some reason, I just think of Three Houses Dimitri, and I don't really see that statement being true.
No. Visual Prison Dimitri. He's
Yeah,
naked.
visual. Yeah,
Of
that's
course,
why
I would
visual
think of
prison
Visual
Dimitri
Prison
is the
Dimitri,
most.
obviously.
I
Oh,
don't know
shit.
how far ahead of the
He's the
trend he is.
trendiest person.
Yeah. You don't understand that, Zero. He has always been ahead of the trends.
Perfect.
That's the most disgusting thing I have heard.
This scene,
Ow.
Senjougahara just randomly strikes a bunch of JoJo poses. I forget exactly who. I'm pretty sure one of them's Kishibe Rohan.
That means nothing to me.
Nothing
He's
to
probably
me as
going
well.
to be your most favorite character if you watch part 4, which is also your favorite OP. Sorry, yeah. Crazy Noisy
Crazy
Bizarre
Bizarre
Town, I
Town?
think?
Yes. Yes. Ghostbuster.
Ghostbusters.
Kaiki's a Ghostbuster.
Yep. Kaiki is the original Ghostbuster.
I don't think. Do they really predate Ghostbusters?
No.
I doubt.
Ghostbusters was way back in the day. I love that movie so much.
Ghostbusters is really old, yeah.
Yeah. Oof. She's just making a pencil gun.
Couldn't tell what that was supposed to be a symbol.
Oh, that was a traffic sign. A no U-turn.
Gotcha.
Which traffic signs are very important in Monogatari. They've been showing them since episode 1, but
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people don't notice it.
Oh damn, I do that.
It's now a verb. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Kishibe's Rohan's pose. Oh my god, Senjougahara. You're back. Always nice to see ED art style in the show.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind actually watching an entire episode of just that art style.
Yeah.
Mm. I think that line also kind of just embodies Aragi's character as a whole.
Mm.
Mm. He's only strong against hypocrites. How do you get so many pencils? I don't understand.
She creates them from her ass.
No. This is not a theory that I will support. Oh no. I wonder if we actually said this line to like somebody that we cared about. I wonder how they react.
Perfectly. Like, it would go just as you expect it to.
Mm-hmm. Just as I expected to.
Mhm.
You know, I love you so much that if I were a woman, I'd kill you out of jealousy. Best pickup line ever. Oh my god. 我是金丝吗?
You took cut your hair, Hanekawa. Or Hanekawa, Senjougahara.
I already know
If you're
she's going to.
expecting girls to not cut their hair, then you're watching the wrong show.
I've seen too many pictures of short hair Hanekawa. Or not Hanekawa. Senjougahara. Dang it, Kiwi.
Oh my god. And sometimes foreshadowing is blatantly obvious.
Well, she just said it right here, didn't she?
I don't understand, but Senjougahara's neck is very versatile.
She doesn't actually have
Also,
a spine in her neck. It's just floppy.
it's just a bunch of collagen tied together. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I had said what I was planning to say, compare her to an animal. I might have rejected. No, never mind, I forgot what I wanted to say.
I know
Great
where
job.
you were going with that.
That was an extremely funny joke. Thank you for sharing it with us, Kiwi. Also love how his gift to Senjougahara is a telescope. Oof. Alright, you gotta get some. But
Black
yeah,
and white.
episode 12. Oh.
Itchy.
Hmm.
Almost.
Hmm. No, I don't think anybody can be as reckless as Araragi is.
Your sisters probably wouldn't like willingly kill themselves for something stupid.
Why did she
I don't think
suddenly
anybody
become
would.
Nagisa?
What?
Just Araragi.
Nothing.
I didn't hear what you said. I like Shinobu's dress.
I like her dress as well. I just wish it had
Really?
more teddy bears and kitties on it. That it would be more cuter.
Wow. Self-projecting much?
What do you mean?
I love like Shinobu's just like, really? Oh, her face always cracks me up. Oh my. What a pain.
Kaka.
She's just standing there next to them the whole time. She's like, "What?
Oh,
Did that small child come out of your shadow?"
Like, imagine she's just standing there, like across the street, and Aragi couldn't find her. Oh no. Well, I believe this episode we learned that Kaiki is a part of the Ghostbusters. The good kind
That
of
was my takeaway.
Ghostbusters, not the latest new ones. We don't talk about them.
Eh.
Like, actually, when did Ghostbusters come out? I'm pretty sure it came out around the time I was born, or even before that. It's a really old movie.
When did Ghostbusters come out? 1984. That's well before
Yeah.
I was born.
Way before I was born.
Ghostbusters is old.
Still a good movie. We will never cross the beams.
My family really liked it.
Everybody
I don't
should.
dislike it.
I mean,
I don't dislike it,
I had
but I'm a
never heard
little.
of it.
I saw it a few too many times.
I had never heard of it until I started talking to you guys.
Really?
Well, that's because you're uncultured.
We don't have Ghostbusters in Croatia.
Croatia is a sad and
We
lifeless
have
place.
we have prank Busters, but we don't have
I don't want to
Ghostbusters.
even know what that is.
That sounds horrible. I don't know. Ghostbusters 2 came out in 1989.
Yeah, that was not as good. Not gonna lie.
I think, is that the one with the pink sludge, or was that the first Ghostbuster?
The first one was wasn't the Stay Puft Man? Then
Yeah. The second one had the pink sludge. That one scared me as a child. I had nightmares about the pink sludge.
back to Monogatari.
We never stopped talking about Monogatari.
So,
Hachikuji's still best girl.
oh, what do you say, Kiwi?
Yeah.
You don't even defend Nautico anymore. You're just like, yeah.
I mean, Naruto is best girl for me, but each girl is best girl of their episode, you know? If Hachikuji wasn't sharing the same episode as Senjougahara was, then Hachikuji would be best girl, but I'm sorry to say this, Serbi, but Senjougahara was better.
It's okay, you can be wrong.
I know.
Oh no.
You guys talking about my poor Naruto like you do makes you wrong, but I don't say anything. I just let you be. Ignorance is bliss.
Oh, cat fight.
Ignorance is kind of bliss.
But okay, before we start slapping each other, so
I would
I
never
find it-
slap Serbi.
the way that you say that, but
Unless I had a
puts
fish
her
in
hand
my
down.
hand. Unless I had a fish in my hand, I would never slap Serbi.
anyways, so I find it kind of interesting how Aragi talks about the concept of being an adult with Hachikuji, of all people.
The most adult.
Yes, obviously the most mature woman within the series. This coupled with like the background scenes that we actually never see again in the series talks about how close their relationship is, and how, you know, despite Hachikuji looking like she's 11 years old, she still has a lot of wisdom over the 10 years that she's been dead, I suppose.
I mean, yeah, she's basically 22. She's older than Aragi.
Hachikuji's kind of been the character where she's become that person that Araragi can go to and talk to about his worries without kind of fear of being judged over them. And generally speaking, Hachikuji usually kind of helps point him in the right direction. Though her advice is sometimes questionable.
Point him in the right direction while also recommending him to go back to sexual harassment, because no doesn't actually mean no. And if you remove sexual harassment from Aragi's personality, all that you're left with is a flea. This is definitely good advice.
Though she's kind of not wrong in that, like, kind of Araragi's eccentric nature is what makes him unique. And if you take that away, then there isn't much left.
But I do take Hachikuji as someone who is really mature. I mean, I can kind of sometimes relate to Hachikuji. Kind of, maybe, not really, maybe.
Because Kiwi is the most mature woman here.
Okay, listen. I am a really mature person and I am aware of that fact, but I have my moments where I can be really mature for no reason.
Very, very mature. I am very aware of my maturity and my superiority to everybody else within this room.
Yeah. Jokes aside, I have gotten in the past quite few people tell me that I am an immature person, but I have my moments where I can be quite mature. So I guess kind of. And also Hachikuji. Yeah, but I guess Hachikuji also has like, never mind, forget it. I said nothing.
I get what you were saying. She has her moments where she can be mature, but it's generally kind of.
She's more so like a cheerful person that comes off as immature, which can sometimes make people forget that she can actually be quite mature at times. Which is why her moments with Araragi work so well. Because Araragi knows that she is an immature person that he can joke around with, but he still can come to her for advice when he needs it, because he knows that she's mature enough with the immaturity to be able to take him seriously and sometimes give him kind of good advice that could help him out.
Kind of on the same wavelength, so they can both be joking, but still kind of understand what the actual point of the conversation was.
Yeah, so the fact that Araragi was talking to like a childlike looking person, an immature person about maturity, told you, oh yeah, even though she looks immature, she acts immature, she's kind of really mature. I mean, she has 10 years under her belt from just being like a snail, a wandering snail, so I guess.
There are a few things I want to say, but I also don't want to spoil anything, so moving on. Senjougahara is preparing for
we
war.
know Kiwi. Zero knows that Hachikuji is the most important character, and they're foreshadowing it here, but he can't say anything just yet.
Nah. It's Nadeko, and only Nadeko. Nadeko is the secret villain, and that's why I love her so much.
Wait a minute.
I don't think our statements disalign.
I see.
The final episode will be a showdown between Hachikuji and Nadeko.
Hachikuji was the true protagonist all along, and Nadeko was the true villain all along.
Baseless theory, but sure. We'll roll with that. Next part of the episode is our interaction here with Senjougahara, and a lot of important things are said, and a lot of symbolism going on with pencils.
Yeah, at the very end.
That's the character.
I mean, at the very end where there was like that tower made between them that was really, really tall. As Senjougahara started kind of putting walls around herself, trying to keep him out of danger, kind of trying to keep him out of interacting with Kaiki. The tower grew like bigger and taller and more like, I don't know how to say it, fuller of pencils. But after Araragi started acting cool and being like Araragi, you know, she kind of broke down the pencils, kind of like saying, oh yeah, that wall that she's trying to keep him out was broken. I think I took it that way mostly.
That's kind of how I took it too.
What are these poses?
She was going to a JoJo audition, so she had to practice beforehand.
I'm pretty sure canonically Senjougahara's most favorite anime is Full Metal Alchemist, though. But she's probably into other stuff as well.
That's too basic for Senjougahara. I am disappointed.
Senjougahara has to like something weird, like Serbi does.
Oh yes, her favorite anime is Punchline. Yep.
I mean, it sounds like something Senjougahara would watch.
I mean, maybe.
We'll have to judge that once we actually watch that show, Kiwi.
Oh, the still frame is amazing.
I do love the importance of astrology, I guess you could say. The stars in their relationship.
She's trying to keep him at a distance, kind of. And he's forcing his way right up next to her.
I also feel like she's doing this because she feels like she has to get over this on her own, even if Araragi is there to support her. And after like the wall pencils came down, she understands that Araragi will be there as like her safety net. But still, this is something that she wants to do on her own. And once she overcomes it, then she also says that Araragi will not be getting any sleep tonight. So
And she'll get a buzz cut.
Not a buzz cut, okay. It's just shorter hair.
I wish to know what kind of don't why someone as amazing as Senjougahara is calling Hanekawa with Sama and Son and Master.
We already learned this, I think last episode, when Araki asked Hanekawa about it. And Hanekawa is basically blackmailing Senjougahara by saying that if she doesn't act like a good girl, Hanekawa will ask Araki to date her. And that's why Senjougahara has been very submissive whenever it comes to Hanekawa.
It's like blackmail.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure in episode 2 of Nisei, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was episode 2, Kanbaru was talking about this as well, of how Hanekawa and Senjougahara have this sort of strange relationship going on. It's not the best, but there is a sort of balance to it, I suppose. And even here, like, we see Senjougahara mentioning Hanekawa cutting her hair and how that allowed her to move forward. And in a way, Senjougahara wants to take inspiration from that, in a sense. While Senjougahara is also keenly aware of the fact that Hanekawa is kind of like the ideal woman in Aragi's eyes, so I also feel like she kind of tries to embody Hanekawa a little bit here. I might be reading too much into that, though.
Kind of Senjougahara cutting her hair feel a little shallower, since it's just... We'll see what happens.
We'll see how next episode might add more context to that. Then here in the end, we changed to black and white. Oh my god, I said the two words that I should never say together, but... we changed to...
We've got a monochrome.
Zero saturation.
My head twitches tell you nothing. Everything's fine.
We also get to see Tsukihi acting a bit unhinged here, I guess. She very easily panics, I suppose you could say.
Oh, that's relatable.
I like their matching ahoges.
Yeah, the entire Araki family, I believe, has these matching ahoges.
Do we see their parents ever?
We'll see them when we see them, if we ever do see them.
Yeah, but if Araraki's ahoge stands... If Araraki's ahoge stands...
Okay, look. Araraki's mom is kind of hot, okay?
Okay.
That's all you need to know.
Okay.
Araraki's ahoge stands for his ahoge between his legs. Then what does the female's ahoge stand for?
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
I think Kiwi is saying that the longer the ahoge, the longer the penis. But statistically, that is not true.
No,
there is no actual part.
Okay. So, suck a dick. Ugh. So, you know
I won't
how
do that. No, thank you.
So you know what? So you know what? Like Araragi would see like Senjougahara in the first season, or like any of other girls do something sexual. His ahoge would stand up. You know.
It just stands for their nipples.
You think you say that male nipples can stand up? I see you haven't read enough yaoi, Serbi.
Maybe it doesn't refer to his penis at all then. I think we should move on.
I think so too. So, lastly, we go out to the search for Karen, but Shinobu suddenly pops out, even though it's the daytime. And we get this little sweet interaction between them that Shinobu knows that Aragi is panicking, he's in trouble, and she wakes up during a time when she should be asleep, just to receive her cruel master's orders to help him. And she must accept these orders from such a lowly being. And truly it sickens her to her core.
Shinobu is the true Jo-sama tsundere. You know?
This also ties back into the bathtub episode. I think it was episode 4, where we saw like their interaction and how they sort of came to a reconciliation, but also just kind of not, but also kind of. It was interesting, but I do like their relationship. in
Interesting
Monogatari.
story.
Yep.
Dr. Mary's lamp.
Let's not do that, but yeah. I don't know what to say without spoiling it, so I'm just gonna say that's interesting. It's very mildly interesting
Pick up
to an
pickles.
extent.
And Karen's right next to them. That's my take on it.
That's your theory. Like next episode is just Karen just standing behind them, just looking at Shinobu.
There is
All
a
right.
half-naked girl in my brother's shadow. Oh wait, she's not half-naked, she's wearing
I was
a
gonna
dress.
say, what? She's got a cute dress on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I believe Shinobu has like powers to create different clothing, which we've sort of seen in Kizu as well. So yeah, I think she changes her outfit quite often. I
think,
can't remember
like,
exactly.
Better version of she's like a better version of Erza.
Oh,
Character
no.
design-wise, Shinobu is my favorite design,
Uh-huh.
but her personality is a little annoying. But maybe I'll like it more the more he's here. I don't know.
Alright. Well, we still
Yeah,
haven't
I
met my
usually-
favorite lolly, but soon.
I mean, Ojo-sama character types aren't my favorite either, but I like Shinobu. Shinobu is a special Ojo-sama character type.
I believe that about wraps it for this discussion, for this episode.
Gosh.
And words.
Yes.
Lots and lots of words.
I actually talked this episode.
Wow,
Discussion.
that's incredibly amazing. I'm so proud of you,
Character
Kiwi, as your
growth.
father. You know, seeing your character progression really brings a tear to my eye. Do you,
I had
viewer?
a full-on character arc after my grandpa died. Yeah.
I really don't know how to continue after that one. But thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye bye.
Later, dudes.
Bye bye.